pawn. Here you go, handshake. He has to, okay, he continues with a winning formula, opening with the c-pawn, the English, and going for that Catalan-style position that we saw earlier in his match against Andrew Tang.
Yeah, Sam obviously prepared this particular setup for these matches today, and he goes for something a little bit different now. And this is a reti system. You don't push the pawn in front of your queen as white. You play around the centre, and it's quite a safe way of playing. So I'm a little bit surprised because remember, Sam must win this game. Okay, he exchanges pawns off, and he's probably going to push something in the centre soon, surely. Otherwise, he's just going to have a bit less space, and it's going to be hard to win when you've got a cramped situation.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to happen anytime now, and Wesley making those trades. Trades favour the side with less space, and the queen coming to the c7 square. Sam just copies. I was expecting the d pawn to actually blast open the centre, and here goes Sam's. Nope, you had your chance, but you blew it. I'm going to lock down everything in the centre, and now we have a position where black has more space. After all, he has control of 4 rows, whereas white has control of 3.
Yeah, so are the black pawns strong, or are they weak? We call this pawn structure the Maroczy bind. It was named after the chess player Maroczy. He used to try and get this kind of situation with the pawns in the middle like that to control the centre of the board. Not always easy to get, and the idea is you control, but they can be targets, and I can see that Sam, with his last bishop move, maybe starting to target them. If his queen just moves over to the left, they line up against black's central pawn. So there's a lot of play here, certainly, because the pieces remain on the board, and a very aggressive response from Wesley there.
I was not expecting that move, actually. I thought, Wesley being in a must-draw situation, or any result favouring him, I thought he would kind of hold on to those pawns in the middle, just push that pawn 1 square forward. And now, well, the play has been accelerated. As Simon mentioned, the e5 pawn will be a target, and it's all about whether Wesley can now start advancing with his pieces. He's got a lovely knight hop into the middle of the board. Is the knight going to jump in right now, or is the bishop simply going to move to f6 to defend this pawn on e5?
He seems to be a bit more relaxed with his heart rate at 134. Keep an eye on the evaluation bar as well. Fans of Sam Shotgun Shankland will be pleased to see it's a little bit in his favour, just a little bit above average for white. That knight comes into the middle as you predicted, Yogi.
Yeah, but the position is not necessarily that solid for Wesley, and we're expecting knight takes knight, played on the board, and now e5 is under attack, so you have to move your bishop. I would move it to f6, and there it goes. And somehow, yes, white's pawn structure is pretty cramped, but he has some great pieces. I mean, take a look at that light square bishop. It's a beaut, as they say in Australia, and he is now lengthening the scope of his pieces by challenging with b4. And I really do like Sam's position, actually. There's a lovely harmony to it. The rook on a8 is tied down. White's rook's better. And Wesley striking out in the centre. Ooh, it's heating up.
I like this move from Wesley. He's doing a similar thing that he did in the first game. He realises that the play is going against him. In some ways, Sam is outplaying the great Wesley So when things are not going your way, what you do, you throw more wood on the fire. You try to burn the house down, create some chaos, create some mayhem on the board. And he's doing that by swapping off those bishops, getting the opposite kind of bishops. And the problem that Sam can face here is if the black queen can get near to the white king, it's moving its way around there now, it could well be checkmate. That little black pawn by white's king is very, very dangerous. It's not all bad news for Sam. Sam positionally is doing great. Great pawns in the middle, great bishop in the middle. His white rook is very nice. He's just got to avoid getting checkmated, as we all do when we play chess. Not always easy when you're playing Wesley, though.
And he does make a space for his king. He advances it up, and the king can deal with the checkmating idea by hiding on h2. Yeah, we're all liable to get checkmated. Everybody, even the world champion. When it happens, we all lose. And I'm not sure I like Sam's last move, actually pushing the pawn, which looks very, very natural, but does interfere.
I love this move. Sorry, Jovanka, but what a move that is.
Oh, no.
Fantastic move. And this is the problem we mentioned, Jovanka. He's offering a pawn. It can be captured in 3 different ways just to get that black queen in.
Okay.
The black queen is threatening to come in with checkmate.
Yeah, this is really, really shaky now for Sam. He has to attack the f3 pawn. He does it by moving his rook. And now the question is, how is Wesley going to snake the queen in, but at the same time hold on to this pawn? And, okay, but he can force a draw, can he not? The bishop can retreat.
Rook takes pawn might be playable.
Yeah.
So it's maybe not quite a draw yet. Wesley just bringing in another rook. But let's remember, if it is a draw, Wesley is the champion. This is so important to remember. Sam must win this one because he lost the first game. Wesley only needs a draw. They're both under a minute now. I love this last move because that rook could be joining by the swinging action. And okay, the bishop comes in. Could this be, could you be right, Jovanka? Could this be...
Well, we're going to see it. The rook takes pawn.
I think it's winning for black. I think Wesley is simply winning.
Queen comes to check.
Now the bishop. And now the bishop just slides to the middle. Move the bishop to the middle and you attack white's rook and you threaten. If the white rook moves, there'll be some checkmate ideas. That he does find the move. The bishop comes to the middle. The problem is if that white rook that is attacked moves, the black queen checkmates. It goes in front of white's king, shakmat. And I don't see what white can do. This could be the end. The
kingdom has fallen. It is going to be the end, Simon. There's no way to defend against this. I mean, and the clock is ticking. Nothing is helping Sam. He steps up with his other rook. But after rook takes rook, and we're probably going to see even bishop takes rook is also going to win. Rook c8. Attacking the queen.
We have a champion. Wesley So winning both games.
Wesley So is the champion of the America Series, and we see the devastation on Sam's face and the happiness from Wesley. He did it.